Ever since about a year or two ago, it's almost as if there has been an endless amount of alien news. It's like one day there's some government official confirming that they have alien technology in their possession. The next day, the Pope confirms that he is an alien. And just the other day, someone posted this image to the subreddit r/mushroomid. The poster claims to have received the photo from a friend who posted an additional image after the fact, and then that friend says that they got it from another friend whose mom is friends with the 80-year-old woman who found that thing in her garden. And of course, there's been a lot of requests for more pictures of this thing, and the posters say that they're working on getting more, but obviously it's this long chain of communication that all begins with a very elderly woman. So the original image was posted to Mushroom ID, and after blowing up in that subreddit, someone in the comments recommended that they also post it to r/alien bodies. And frankly, yeah, that just seems like the natural next step. I mean, look at this thing. It's clearly got a face with holes for eyes and nostrils, and it's got these crazy looking limbs that might be tentacles. And on top of all of that, just to make things even more confusing, it's clearly got a set of tits on there. Once you see it, you just cannot unsee it. I mean, I don't even know if I should be blurring this or not right now. This thing just looks so absurd. A lot of people compared it to something from the Alien franchise, like a Xenomorph or a failed Ripley clone or even the Newborn. But I think the most accurate comparison comes from this comment. They posted this picture from the series Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and I mean, it's just eerily similar. If there's a one-to-one comparison, this has to be it. So of course, this image takes off in the Alien Bodies subreddit too, and between the two subreddits, everyone's just trying to pitch in and figure out what the heck is this thing. There's a lot of people questioning the validity of it. You know, is this just a prank or is it just a photoshopped image? Some people tried their hand at assessing exactly what type of mushroom it might be. Some people even said that instead of a mushroom, it might just be a root that could possibly be infected with root nematodes. And then of course you go over to the Alien Bodies subreddit, and all of the comments are either "this is totally fake" or "oh my god, this is 100% real, we finally have confirmed proof of aliens." I personally would love if it was an alien. I mean, if this thing was an actual alien fetus or some sort of embryo of an alien, I can just imagine some sort of Chicken Little situation where all of the aliens start invading Earth suddenly because they were like, "oh shit, we forgot our kid here." And both Mushroom and Alien Reddit have to join forces to find exactly where this thing is and return it to its rightful parents. But despite the mass confusion and hysteria caused by this photo, it turns out that we might actually have an answer as to what it is. As it turns out, this entity might not be one of a kind. And in fact, this person leaves a series of comments basically claiming to have had one themselves that they bought from a curiosity shop called Puffs, I don't really know how it's pronounced, from Newquay, Cornwall, about 20 years ago. So they asked the poster if this thing was found anywhere near that area, and they do confirm that, yes, it was actually found about 1 to 2 hours outside of the city in question. So I did some extra digging, and it turns out that the shop that this person was talking about has an interesting story to it. Let's put it that way. So this curiosity shop, God damn it. The store was owned by a Robert Hudson and was filled to the brink with these strange items like real skulls and skeletons and apparently these strange disfigured alien looking props sourced from a prop maker in London. And I did my darndest to find this prop maker in London. Unfortunately, that's just too broad a topic to actually find any information about. Maybe someone else can find it, but unfortunately that's where my trail ran dry. Anyway, in addition to all of the items he had for sale, the shop was also attached to a museum where Robert Hudson had several displays that got him into some legal trouble. In fact, he pleaded guilty to 3 counts of smuggling human skulls and 1 count of smuggling a dolphin skeleton that he hung from the ceiling of the museum. And those were just the things he was charged for. This guy also had a small collection of monkey skulls belonging to different species. He had cobra wine and even a mummified crocodile penis. So yeah, just a very interesting character owning a very interesting shop. The shop has closed down, by the way. You can't find it anymore. But it seems that its artifacts are still out and about and making their way into old ladies' gardens. As strange as that all sounds, I think this story does check out. All the information in this series of comments were specific enough where I don't think anyone would just be able to make that up. And the fact that it came from this weird, shady curiosity shop, I think just really brings the whole story together. Anyway, that's all the information I was able to find. Maybe more will come out as time goes on, but for right now, I pass the question on to you. What do you think this is? Do you buy the story that it's just some prop bought from a curiosity shop that some person dropped off just to wither away and find itself in some woman's garden? Or are you more inclined to believe that it's all just fake, just some elaborate prank set up by the posters? Or maybe, just maybe, you believe it's an actual alien. Anyway, that does it for me in this video. I just saw this pop up in my feed and thought it would be fun to share with you guys. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button if you liked it. Don't like it if you didn't. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Quick update, since I started editing this video, turns out that all of the original posts about this thing have been deleted. So, guess it really was an alien.